Hello.
G'day, guys. Sorry, I can't see anything. I am now blind. Oh, there we go. There we go. How are we doing?
Yay.
Welcome to Tales from the Undertaker. My name is Michael, and this, of course, is our role-playing game, horror-themed Pathfinder session. With me, of course, is Zach and Justin from our regular crew, and I would allow me to introduce Josh, who is going to be playing Cassius, a ne'er-do-well who they will bump into during the course of this adventure. How are you all doing? Are we all doing good?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
I was doing fine.
Doing great.
Yeah?
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. You know, I've got a new green screen, which I'm very excited about, and I'm showing off my my green screening chops. I also have this really cool green shirt that I can like disappear behind.
Nice.
So that's very cool. Yeah, so lots of fun things I've got planned for you guys this evening. How are we, Josh?
I'm doing good. Well, I was doing great. I was on a nap, but now I'm doing good.
Fair enough. Okay, well, we have a really great show in store for you guys, and if you haven't been to Tales from the Undertaker before, welcome. We have a whole bunch of really cool things, including audience participation, where we ask you guys in the audience to give us a number between 1 and 51, at which point I will draw from my deck of plot twists and throw them out at my group as an improvised scenario. So, yeah, just stay in chat, communicate. We love talking to people. And without any further ado, we're going to do the recap. But sadly, someone has kidnapped the Undertaker. I actually can't find my...
He's probably with Geralt and Sorora, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's probably with Geralt and Sorora, up to no good. But whatever the case may be, he will be back at some point or another, probably in the form of a brand new hat that I will buy at some point. But in the meantime, allow me to recap as the regular weirdo who runs this game. So last time when we left our avid heroes, they were trying to basically investigate a series of missing children's cases that had erupted in the small and quiet town of Thrushmore. However, the investigators who were in charge of the case were unavailable to comment. The investigators, of course, being the Sleepless Agency. With their with their building currently under renovation and repair, the group had decided to take on some other tasks, including, of course, a task from the Undertaker, which took them into the noble estates, where they managed to liberate a small child who was about to be buried alive.
Well,
And have taken on a second job. This job, of course, taking them to the dockyards, where apparently things were being stolen. Now, these odd bits and pieces, these junky bits and these shiny bits, were being taken by creatures that were covered in rags and had colossal noses that were known as the Dark Ones. These Dark Ones were chased down on foot by Khalil and his team and managed to be captured, only to share the information that there was some manner of beast, creature, monster, mastermind, whatever you want to call it, called the Great and Mighty Pukang. And they demanded tribute, and tribute was what they were giving him. They learnt that the Howling Caves on the outskirts of Thrushmore were in fact the current location of the Dark Folks' hideout. And you were currently on your way there in order to investigate. As the journey through the rain and waterlogged forests begins to weigh and tax in on you, you notice something very peculiar. And that is, of course, that Geralt hasn't reached for his flask in over an hour.
He's here, though?
He is here. He's walking behind you along with Sorora.
Hey, Geralt, you're looking a little dry there, buddy.
He doesn't seem to respond. He seems to sort of just continue to walk alongside you.
You're upset that we murdered all of those shit people, aren't you?
why would he be upset?
I don't know. Well, I guess he doesn't know they're dead, Geralt. But
Of course he doesn't. Geralt, would you like some from my flask?
Geralt still remains very stoic, his facial expression not really changing at all as you hold out your flask towards him.
All right, something's wrong. He wouldn't ever turn down a drink.
Yeah, that's weird. I
And
want to
he's
stop
not
and look him in the eyes.
Sorora, can you look at him?
Sorora also remains rather stoic and does not respond.
So
The both of them continue to walk until you step in front of them, at which point they both stop and stare at Khalil.
guys, we do not have time for this.
Oh.
I need to find my stuff.
Yes. Hi, guys. What's going on? You both look pretty
They sort of
gray.
they look perfectly fine, except they don't seem to be they don't seem to be talking. Make a perception check.
Are they looking? They stopped and looked at Khalil, though?
I do want to cast
They have.
predidication,
Prestidigitation.
a firework, just to excite them, maybe.
Fireworks.
They watch your fireworks shoot up into the air, and not into the chest of the local bartender.
That is a 25.
25. As they look up, you notice that there appears to be like almost like a seam that runs from their chin down their neck.
I want to
A seam?
go up and
What is that? I'll go up closer to them. Like, right up in their face.
Same.
All right. Well, they step back as you do so.
Alright, well, I'll grab Geralt and try to make him stay.
All right. As you grab him, he explodes.
What?
As he does so, these bits of colored rubber fall to the ground. Sorora kind of looks at him and looks back at you. She then tries to run.
I'm gonna run after her.
Wait, no, what are you? Don't touch her.
Right.
What do you mean? Don't
Alright, you
touch
run
her.
off.
She's gonna explode.
Me touching her caused him to. Me touching
Okay,
him
okay.
caused him to explode.
Just let her go. Sorora.
Stop. Come back. We're not gonna touch you.
She's still running.
Should I trip her?
Probably to tell bad guys where you are.
I want to stop her. I'm gonna stop her regardless because this isn't normal.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm gonna. I guess I can just run after her. How far away is she?
She's about 20, 30 foot in front of you.
I'll just thunder stomp her.
All right. As you thunder stomp, you collect to the ground, and as you do, again, colored rubber.
I'm gonna go examine the rubber.
Yeah.
It appears to be balloon rubber.
We all float?
Is the gremlin around?
Yeah. Can I?
You look around and you do not, in fact, see the gremlin at all. Instead, however, you do get the feeling like you are being watched by something.
Alright. I'm going to try to find the source of whatever's watching me.
All right, make a perception check as you do so.
That is a 9.
I've rolled a 21 for perception.
All right. To the north, along the road that you were traveling, you feel as though someone is standing behind a set of trees.
They're definitely watching us, like, uncomfortably.
Not uncomfortably, more they're just trying to remain concealed while they're seeing what you're doing and obviously noticing, obviously, your comrades exploding.
Oh, well, I'm obviously gonna.
What did you do to our friends, whoever's out here?
Hello.
At this point, stepping out from the tree line, Josh, you may describe Cassius.
Cassius is a tall fellow, dark of skin, as if aged by the sun. Carries a shield and a tall staff with a knob on each end. Wearing leather armor and a tattered leather cloak. Hair white as it comes down his shoulders, obviously uncut and unkept. And looks at you with a speculative gaze.
I said, what did you do to our friends?
Yes.
Why are you attacking us?
Were those two your friends?
They were until they popped. What did you do?
Looks like they were balloon napped.
What the fuck is that?
Best reaction ever. I guess they were balloon napped, like it was such a normal thing, and then Darby going, "What the fuck is that?" I feel like half our audience just did that as well. Balloon fucking nap. All right, sorry, carry on.
Cassius pulls out a little rat on the side. They don't even know what balloon napped is. Are you some kind of weirdos?
No.
Says the man talking to the rat. Do you know where our friends are?
Don't be rude to her. She's got a name, you know.
I'm sure she does. She's not like the normal talking rat folk, it seems like.
Well, obviously, she's the size of
I
an...
don't know if you know how to listen.
Okay. Where are our friends?
They popped.
That I don't know, but I can guess. There's dark folk afoot. And that's a balloon napping dark folk tactic if I ever saw one.
So wait. What happened to the guy that we were following? Is he still with us, or did he leave?
In the confusion, you look around for the dark folk guide you had. But in fact, while you were paying attention to the exploding allies, he seems to have made a run for it. You can see tracks on the ground that seem to continue to lead to the northeast, which is the direction you are heading.
I would like to follow the tracks.
Same.
Now he stole our friends.
Yeah,
He
we need to
stole
get
my
them.
stuff,
I'm sorry, weird.
And now he stole our friends.
rat talking person, dude.
I should have let you kill him.
I was going to. I was trying to put him in my bag. You wouldn't let me.
Listen, I grew up in a cave, and I know better manners than this. My name's Cassius. What's yours?
My name is Khalil, and
I'm Darby. I got to find my stuff, and now our friends. It's a big mess.
we're part of the Hallen Agency. Half of it, at least.
Good work, them. I can probably find those dark folk if you're looking for. I've actually been tracking them myself. Know of a cave where there's certain dark folk afoot. And that's a balloon napping dark folk if I ever saw them.
So they can turn people to balloons?
Apparently.
I find them, I catch them, I kill them. I don't understand what they do.
How many have you killed?
Let's see here, at least more than 6.
And you know where their base is? How many of them are there? Why haven't you attacked the base?
You don't go attacking a dark folk in hordes by yourself. Look at me.
It is true.
Formidable as I am, and the presence that I exude. Even then, I'm not that mighty.
Alright, guide us, I guess, please. Try not to die on the way there, I guess.
Or
Yeah, these are my caves. Don't worry, you'll be plenty safe with me.
do you live in
You
the
guys
caves?
help me. Yes'm. Yeah, I was dropped off there as a baby.
Oh,
Couldn't think my parents ever did to me, even if they didn't love me. But that's fine.
is that where you met your friend here?
How'd you know that?
I just assumed you picked it out of the trash or out of the cave.
Smart man, you are. Putting those two together. First person I've ever talked to that managed to figure that out.
Do you hear that? He called me smart. Lead the way, yes. If you do anything sketchy, we might kill you.
Sketchy. I'm not into that artist vamdy-pamby stuff.
I don't know what that
We
means.
don't have to worry about him drawing anything.
Okay. That's true.
Now follow me. Now, I found them a bit ago. I was actually hoping to find some people to help. You two, can you hand yourself in a scrap?
Darby can.
What do you guys... What do you look like? I haven't heard any description from some ambient narrative force yet.
Oh, yeah. Khalil is a relatively bulky dude. He's thin, bulky. He wears a cape that is purely brown and is always clean. He has a short sword attached to his side, big boots, big gloves, short hair, and a big goofy smile
Are you still smiling?
all the time.
Darby is a almost like peach colored tiefling, but it just looks like he has eczema all over him. He is wearing like alchemist clothes. He's got an apron out on top. He's got two horns that are really small. He's got like a bald on top, but hair on the sides going down long.
Sexy.
A big overbite. He's got a rat tail. And he has a purple stone on a circlet on his head.
He's the looks of the group.
Yeah, you look pretty good. Well, at least you do. You got boots and such. You look like you can make dinner.
I'm actually pretty well crafted at cooking. I feel like I could do that. Yes.
Not you, the one with the apron on.
Oh, yeah, Darby's probably way more suited to cooking than I am. But I could try.
I mean...
Druid intuition.
Yes.
All right. With your new comrade in tow, you begin to make your way along the trail, following the footsteps closely as you make your way towards the Howling Cave. As you do so, you find the entrance is obscured by large, thick vines and upgrowths. To proceed, you'll need to find a way to cut through or move around them. It is up to you as to which way you want to go.
There's just a bunch of vines.
Darby will take out his he walks with a cane. He'll pull out the sword part and...
I mean, I could just burn them, right? That'd be flashy.
I'm going to take a quick listen, and I'm going to try to look to see if this area has had recent activity.
Make a survival check as you do so.
30.
Oh, Jesus.
30? Okay. With a 30, you can indeed see several fresh tracks. Many of the tracks have seem to have gone through the vines in some way, whereas you can see another single set of the freshest tracks seem to head around the left-hand side of the entrance.
Alrighty. I'm going to hold up my hand sharply. Wait.
Okay.
I'm going to take out Bird, which is the name of my rat companion. He wasn't very good with the naming things when he first found him. And I'm going to cast Speak with Animal. Bird, can you look in the cave and see if there's creatures afoot?
Well, I can if you stop calling me Bird.
That's the name I gave you, and you're going to be proud of it.
Well, I'm going to call you Stupid.
That's fair.
That's a stupid name. All right, let me go in and see what I can smell out.
All right. And I...
Wait. This isn't like finding that wolf den. Because they eat rats, right?
They're probably different.
What do you mean, probably? How about
At
I
least-
probably put my little rat foot up your probably left cheek?
Well, listen, you are not appropriate size for that sort of business, and I thought I trained a lady like you better.
For those of you who are unaware of what's happening, Khalil and Darby, both of you cannot hear the rat.
It's him
All the-
chirping and squeaking at our mouse, right?
Oh no, he's saying exactly what he's saying.
Oh, okay.
You guys can understand him. The rat scuffs and sort of scratches at the ground before clambering into the tunnel.
Hey, listen,
A couple of minutes.
Cassius, are you
Yep.
are you okay? Do you get in a fight with your friend?
Oh, Bird is a good rat. She'll come back.
Okay.
Sure.
Now, let's see if they've been active in the area.
Yes.
Darby, Khalil, what are you doing while the rat is investigating?
just
And
dirt.
Cassius.
Darby's just like trying to look around for anything he can find that's like a clue that he can say that like he found, I guess. And
All right, roll a perception check.
he's just like muttering like nonsense under his breath, like
Yosemite
Give my-
Sam
give my
style. What?
stuff.
Go away! Oh my god.
Oh.
Sorry, I do apologize. No, hey, you know what? It's not a phone call.
Where's your gremlin at?
Actually, you guys are my grandma.
See, actually, this is a whole inspiration for my TV spinio, Cassius and Bird, because why I got the hat and
Cassius
everything.
and Bird.
If that's not a 90s sitcom, you're lying.
All right. Darby, what do we get for our perception?
Perception. I was waiting for you to tell me what type of roll it was before I rolled, so I knew what energies to channel.
What energy's the channel?
19.
A 19. Okay, with a 19, you find what appears to be a lady's wedding ring in the bushes nearby.
I'll go and pick it up and look at it. Is there any name or?
There is a there's an insignia. Well, what do you call it? A family symbol on it.
Crest?
It appears to yeah, crest. Thank you. It appears to be that of a hummingbird.
Hmm. I found a ring. Does it have like a stone on it, or is it just a band?
It's got 3 small blue gemstones.
Is it
attached to
is it recognizable?
No.
Okay.
It's a nice ring,
It's a very nice ring. Good job.
but it probably belongs to someone that was kidnapped.
Well, you can choose to keep it or give it back if we find that person.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna keep it.
Fair.
All right. Khalil.
I'm very enthralled by Cassius and his weird mouse thing, so I'm kind of just watching.
Going with the flow.
Yeah.
All right. All right. As you do so, the rat comes out later and says, "Yeah, the tunnel's a maze, but I can't see no rat folk. I mean, dark folk or rat folk."
Right. All right. You deserve some rat jerky.
Wait, are you gonna feed that rat?
Are you feeding your rat?
Rats eat rats.
Wait,
What do you think?
This is
Yeah.
rat. Oh, this time.
Oh, there you go. Now you broke the illusion.
Is this? Wait. Is this
Just-
why? Is this why you don't call me Rat 7? Wait. I have so many questions.
I'm going to wait until your attention spans outruns this argument.
As he shoves the rat back in, you hear the squeak.
I blame you two.
Cool.
Now,
Ri-
dark.
I reckon I can keep this voice up for a solid 2 more hours, so let's get going.
Yeah.
All right. So you've got your choice to either cut through and enter the tunnels from this end, or to follow the tracks north.
I'm gonna go around.
It's amazing there. How good are you with all directions? I mean, I'm pretty good.
I'm all right with
I know
directions.
these caves like the back of my hand.
Well, then we should be perfectly fine then, right?
Yeah, probably. Unless we get lost.
Well, hopefully
How
that
often
doesn't
do
happen.
you get lost in the caves that you live in?
You know, it's all the cave is home. You can't really get lost in your own closet. I don't really know what a closet is, but apparently they are prone to all sorts of conundrums and irritation.
We'll be fine.
But I imagine I'm at least 60% correct. Like that fancy words for you? I could be a noble.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Let's go around.
Onward we go.
I love how Khalil and Darby are like just absolutely dumbstruck by this guy. who is probably the single most chattiest person who like lives in a cave. You can kind of tell he literally talks to no one. 'Cause as soon as he sees people. All right.
Amazing.
So Khalil,
Yes.
being the leader of the Howlin' agents,
We're going
the
around.
decision falls-
Let's follow these
Gonna go
fresh
around?
tracks.
You want to follow the tracks?
All right.
Are these are fairly tricky beings? It seems. It seems like they wouldn't just directly lead us there with his tracks.
I mean, maybe this was the other tracks for the tricky path, and this path was the sneaky one.
What?
Maybe they were trying to get us to go through the front, but
Like
this
like
is
a
a
double
reverse,
block.
like reverse psychology?
this is around the fast.
Michael,
Yes.
what skill would I use to navigate the maze of the caves?
It would simply be a survival check.
I have pretty good
then I'll
survival
say with
too.
confidence, I know these caves. You can trust me. I mean, look at me.
You're beautiful.
Mm.
What do you suggest,
First time I heard
Cassius? I guess you're the cave master.
Yeah, you've studied these things. We know next to nothing about them. What do you suggest?
Would I know anything of interest, or would I simply just be confident in navigating them?
You can make a knowledge local for what you know about the dark folk. You may make the roll with a +2.
Okay. That's knowledge local is what
Intelligence.
intelligence. Okay. That'll be a 12.
12. The dark folk were theorized to have evolved not too dissimilarly to humans, but below the surface of Galarian. So they became like a subterranean underground culture. Now, what you would know about them in particular is that they 4 foot tall, weigh 80 pounds. Their flesh is pale and moist, and their eyes are milky and white. They exude a foul stench where they travel, and never take off clothing. Instead, they seem to just pile it on when the outer layers become more too soggy and ragged. They're basically a very tribal group that have been known to like sort of sneak around urban settings, but they vary in intelligence.
Interesting.
On average, they're below average intelligence.
Tricksy little dark folk they are dark folk. Sometimes they can be exceptional, but usually not. They have piles and piles of rags that cause them to reek as they don't ever take it off. And they are similar to people. But if people screw up in caves and never ever heard of a laundry.
Wow, Darby, you might really like them.
Yeah, I mean, washing your clothes is kind of pointless. It's a waste of time. They're just gonna get dirty again anyway.
I think you might be a dark folk, Darby.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Let's go inside, Cassius. Should we just go straight through the bushes, or should we go around?
I'm confident in my ability to navigate the caves. Maybe we'll catch him by surprise.
All right.
All right.
All right. Taking your blade, you slice through the vines and enter the tunneled network. As you begin to proceed, you notice that the tunnels begin to branch out and stretch quite deep into the hillside. Make me a survival check as you.
I'm also going to try to smell to see if I can kind of catch if one of the caverns is more foul.
Sure.
That'll be a 25.
All right. So with a 25, you notice that one particular tunnel seems to smell like rotting meat and compost.
That one. It smells like your friend over there.
Huh.
Let's go.
Got him. All right.
All right. As you make your way around, you can see a tunnel that leads into a small chamber. This chamber has a pool of water that seems to have collected, and there is fungus and moss that seems to have grown quite lush in this area. Very specifically, however, you notice that there is a tree stump that is on the edge of the water that seems to have been cut, and seated atop it appears to be this beautiful woman who is covered in rags.
I'm as I lead the way as I see this, I'm going to look around and try to see if my druidic experience can inform me of this strange predicament.
Let's see. Knowledge nature. Actually, no, go with a perception check first.
Okay. Perception check. All right, that'll be 28.
28. With the 28, you notice a few different peculiar things. Obviously, the moss and stuff like that all seem to make sense. But you notice that the tree stump seems a bit out of place. Obviously, being underground, it is highly unusual for a tree to obviously be here. Although with adequate water, a large bush or a fern might exist. But the trees, the type of tree that you're looking at, it looks like it would need sunlight or something to flourish.
Alrighty. I'll hold up.
Hang on, before that, Khalil, what are you up to? As you enter this glade.
See this thing. Can I detect magic?
Yes, you may. As you detect magic, you see that the woman appears to have some sort of magical aura as well.
Okay, interesting. There's no way to attain what aura she has, right?
No. If you focus, you can probably assume that she's got some kind of magic item.
Okay. Other than that, I kind of want to slowly walk towards her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sweet. Darby?
Darby is going to draw his crossbow ready, and he's going to drink his heightened awareness potion.
All right.
Smells very strongly of coffee and sugar and Tabasco sauce.
Delicious.
Tabasco.
All right, you drink down your spicy coffee elixir as you begin, as you get ready to approach the stump, where Cassius raises his hand and stops you for a moment.
Something ain't right. That stump couldn't have grown here.
I mean, could they?
Be careful.
Can I make a nature check?
You can make a knowledge nature check.
Pretty good. That's 26.
26. With a 26, he's right. The stump should not grow here. It's definitely a tall, like sort of pine tree looking stump.
Yes. A tree like this would never survive in this environment.
Interesting.
Can I investigate it further? Is it, like, not real?
Well, the woman there seems to be real. She is still sitting on it, which seems to be real.
Well, we're gonna have to talk to you regardless. I'm gonna cast Blade Tutor Spirit, and then say hello.
As you do so, she sort of nods. She sort of turns. And then turns back.
That's not very much of a greeting. Hi, my name is Khalil. What are you doing sitting here on a log that shouldn't be here?
She seems to raise her hand and point at the lake.
Do you want me to swim? Did
Ominous.
someone help? One of you two? Anything?
Bird, could you check out the water?
I'm gonna go walk in front of the lady and just, like, look right at her. Do I notice anything?
All right. As you walk up, you see the rat is a little quicker, and he sort of scurries in front of you. As he scurries in front of you, you hear a sudden and very sharp, abrupt squeak sound,
I'll stop.
and the rat is gone, like just disappears.
I'll stop.
That's unfortunate.
I think your rat just died.
Did you? Oh
I
wow.
want to pick up. Is there like any rocks or pebbles or anything nearby?
Yep. Plenty of
I'm gonna
rocks, plenty of
throw
pebbles.
one where I saw the rat just get vaporized.
All right, you throw one. Nothing seems to happen.
It just goes through. I see it and everything.
Yeah, it just rolls, hits the ground, tumbles.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hey Khalil, do you want to come step through this?
I kind of am curious.
A few seconds later, as you sort of stop and have a look at this, you see the rat sort of climb up onto the stump as well, and it seems to sit down next to the woman. The woman then starts to pat the rat.
Huh.
Bird,
The rat does not seem to respond.
dang it.
You both can you can make me knowledge nature checks if you so desire.
It's not as good. 19.
Nope. Darby?
28.
Jesus.
28 on the nose, on the freaking dot. You know exactly what this thing is. You have heard of these things before. They are a very dangerous hazard called a wolf in sheep's clothing. At first, they appear to be little more than stumps, perhaps with a person or a small animal sitting on top of it. When any creature comes close to it, its predatory nature becomes revealed as tendrils spring up from the ground and devour the innards of the creature. At which point, it uses the hollow shell as a lure to try and bait creatures closer.
Everyone stay back. I know what this is. Don't move forward.
Move
Back up.
Backward? Should we
Back
attack
up.
it? What should we
I'm
do?
gonna take out a bomb and throw it at it.
All right, you take out an explosive. By the way, this encounter comes courtesy of Kiki de 01 for not always black and white. Ooh, hey, my thing goes a little bit because it's like partially green. So
Huh.
that's kind of cool.
That's cool. Back in character.
Yes.
Fancy.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna lob your bomb.
Right at the tree stump.
Okay. As you lob your bomb, it explodes, dealing how much damage?
17 fire damage.
Oh my god.
Ooh, it does not like that. As you explode it, the woman catches fire and all her rags begin to ignite, as does the rat. The stump sort of shudders and shakes, and it starts to move. The huge roots being ripped out and used almost like legs crawling across the ground as it makes its way around the lake.
Kill it.
As it's under attack. You want to throw another one?
Oh, yeah, I'll just throw out another one.
All right, Khalil, what are you doing?
It looks like Darby's got this under control until I see a need to step in.
Die beast.
All right, Cassius.
My soul knows no sorrow unequal, and it burns unending.
I take out my sling and I throw a bullet at it.
Okay, make your attack as you fling your sling.
13.
13. As you throw your rock, I suppose, at this creature, it seems to hit it. Deal your damage.
3.
3 damage. Yep.
Take that.
Darby.
Another bomb.
Oof.
Yep.
Do I roll the hit?
I'd roll the damage.
Okay.
They must have like a super low AC.
It's a plant. Makes sense.
Uh, 19.
19 damage. Okay. It then begins to dig. And as it does, you see it sort of burrow into the ground as it seems to sink and disappear.
Oh.
Well, I mean, as long as it's not gonna try to kill us. Those things are super dangerous.
Oh yeah, you're fairly sure it won't come back up.
Did the scenery change at all? It's just a lake, right?
Yeah, it's still just a lake.
Let's go around.
I read about
You
them
can
in a
see
book
several,
once
egg-
in my father's
I'm
library.
glad that you read.
They lure people on there and vines shoot out and rip your innards out through your butthole.
Yes, I'm sorry about your rat, Cassius. That's not cool.
Words fail to express the darkness I feel.
Hey, on the way back we can stop by a trash can, I'm sure. We'll get you another pet.
That'd make me feel better. All right.
Well, yeah, he can't make
Why
this
don't we
one
swim
into
across
jerky
and
for the
avoid
next
all-
one.
All right.
Where should we go, Cassius?
Well, let's just jump in the lake and swim around it. No reason to get stumped on the stump.
Oh, that's a joke. It's funny.
Well, the stump's gone, right?
Yeah, the stump's gone.
Is Cassius like wading through the water?
You coming?
Sure. Man, I wish I had my
Apologies.
stuff.
Make a swim check as Cassius jumps into the icy cold water.
All the work I've done,
Ooh.
all the notes I've taken, just gone. All
13.
that time wasted. And if we don't find this.
We'll find your stuff, Darby, I'm sure. If not, we'll make it all from the beginning.
All right, he wades out and very quickly, begins to sort of start swimming across. As he does so, he sort of makes it about halfway, and before you guys get to move, so do you guys swim across?
Yeah, so are we swimming across? Is there like another like bank on the other side, or are we just like kind of just? Do we see?
Oh, you can walk around it.
Oh, you can walk around the water.
Yeah.
Then I will walk around the
I'll
water.
Walk around the water.
All right. Yep. You both begin to walk around the water. All right. Another swim check from Cassius as he continues to swim forward.
15.
Yep. You get to the other side. You sort of dry yourself off.
Once I get there, I'll prestidigitation him.
You feel warm, and you're dry.
Is this friendship?
Yeah. Sure.
No wonder you people lack it. Real good after a swim.
Now look at you. You're all clean now. Well, you smell less bad. That's
No
good.
one's ever said that to me before.
Hopefully they will get the chance to do it again.
Like you.
Ah.
Yes,
Crazy
yes. Can we
hermit.
keep going, please? And you just walk
Yes, we have no
slide
time.
Right,
Yes.
between them.
Darby leaves the scene of mushiness, stepping forth into the darkness. As you do so, you eventually come to what appears to be a series of tents made of rags and discarded clothing that seem to be propped up against the walls and things like that. You can also see that there are dangling nooses from this hanging from the ceiling with what appears to be people in sort of adventurer attire.
Where they were hanging nooses of people in like in adventuring attire.
Like the
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do a perception check to see
It's
if there's
not
any
like it
peeps walking about?
you can roll a perception check. All of you can roll it.
22 for Khalil.
Same.
14.
Darby begins to panic, feeling a sense of dread, as if like some strong heroes were just murdered by these dark folk. And what are you guys doing here? Sorora and Geralt might possibly be dead already. Khalil and Cassius, however, you take a closer examination of the people hanging from the nooses, and you realize one very clear fact, and that is, of course, they are straw dummies.
Oh,
That's straw.
apparently so. Yeah. I'm gonna walk closer to camp, but I'm gonna check out for traps if I can along the way, or trip lines or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm just looking.
All right. Okay, as you begin to make your way around, looking and inspecting, the interior of the cave has a strong garlicky kind of smell. And as you go deeper, you can basically see the earth or the floor is just covered in salt. As you go further into the chamber, a massive fire erupts towards the back of this small hut. Green flames billow forth, and
Flame.
yes, and a massive shadow of a crowned monster in a terrifying visage emerges from behind one of these from a large rock. The shadow speaks to you with flaming eyes. Foolish traveler, you have wandered to your doom. I am the dreadest chief Angstigoth. I would delight in crunching your bones. Flee now, or suffer terrible agony at the hand of the most powerful, mighty Ukang.
We're here to talk to Bukong anyway. Just bring him out. He has my stuff.
Oh, you think yourself worthy of facing the mighty Ukang?
We would love to meet the mighty Bukong.
So be it. If death is what you seek, then you will journey that way. Take the second corridor on the left, fourth corridor on the right. Then you'll see a giant mushroom that looks like a smiley face. You want to hang a loop around there into a cul-de-sac. But don't worry, the cul-de-sac actually does go to another place. There's a little ladder. You will climb up the ladder of doom, and you will open the trap door of eternal pain. And within, you shall speak with the receptionist of eternal torment. And there, behind her desk of ultimate evil, you shall find the mighty Bukong.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Obviously, the
Thank you very
logistics
much.
are outsourced.
Insight check.
This bit of information has come courtesy of Kiki Derry 01, as she has provided you with a revelation. Wow, this is really interesting. I love how like the green screen is just. All right. So yeah. Yes, the revelation that you have received is, of course, the directions to to the great and mighty Pukang. However, he turns to you and says, "But be warned, traveler, you will not make it out alive."
Can I like see whenever the fire pops up if it seems like real like I don't care if I want to get burned a little bit. I don't think it's real fire.
Oh, you touch it, it's real fire.
It is real fire. Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't care.
And the shadow seems to speak to you. Step away from the flames of the forever misfortunate,
Why?
because it is cursed.
Spooky.
Sense motive.
Yeah, he's probably lying.
Well, I have really bad sense motive. I might have believed him.
You can roll it. You can roll it if you really
No,
want
that's
to.
cool. He's lying. I'm gonna continue forward into the fire.
Be warned! See, now you've gone and done it! You have enraged the evil, the mighty, and as you sort of walk through the fire, you can see behind the fire is this very short, stubby, dark folk with a crown on his head. And he seems to be reciting something to the wall, making shadow puppets as he's doing so. Beware! You have angered the great and powerful Chief Angstigoth! Yeah!
So I'm gonna throw a Tanglefoot bag at him.
Are you all right, Darby? Are you,
Yes, I found the mighty terrible Pukong.
Is it Pukong?
What?
What curse did you get?
No, I'm not Pukang. I am Chief Angstigoth.
Oh, you found Chief
Whatever.
Angstigoth.
Where's my stuff?
I don't know what stuff you're talking about.
It's a book. It's
Oh God,
well,
please don't hurt me.
not so much a book as it is a collection of loosely gathered papers with a bunch of notes that only I would even really be able to read. And
yeah,
alchemist
yeah.
supplies. Oh, also our two friends.
Yeah. More importantly, our two friends are missing. Chief.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
You turned them into balloons, and don't even think about turning
I
anybody
did
else
not
into
turn them
balloons.
into balloons. Oh God, no. Look, we just replace people for a while with illusions. That's all. That's all we do. Listen. We can be reasonable about this. Your friends are fine. Your friends are probably fine. Your friends might not be fine, but they are currently alive, maybe.
Where?
Why would
where?
they be fine? What did you do to them?
Okay, listen. I used to be the chief. I did. I used to be. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. The Chief Angstigoth was my name, but then he showed up. The big Pukang. He came and he took over, and I have to keep the people happy. If I don't keep them happy, then they'll kill me.
We could kill you.
He could kill you.
Please don't kill me.
I mean, I wouldn't do it fast though. You know, that would be rude. I could do it one finger at a time.
Whoa.
Wait,
You
what
don't
the
need to go that
fuck?
far. You don't need to go that far.
I'm letting you know that is an option if we don't find our friends soon.
Well, look. They've all got taken to the chamber. They got taken. I told you where they are. They've been taken.
All right.
Taken to the chamber.
Someone just make sure I already have him in my.
1 second.
In my.
1 second.
We fell for this last
Sorry.
time. We already
I
have
have
him
asthma.
in my Tanglefoot bag. Let somebody else hold him. I'm gonna pull out my potion. It's slightly
Oh, God.
bigger than the rest of them. It's like a milky substance, but like clearer, like worse than skim milk.
Do you wait? Where do you keep that potion?
Well, because I have to make them at the beginning of the day.
Okay, so it's on your person, not in your bag.
Right, because you just said that my alchemist equipment and my book was stolen, not the rest of my stuff.
No, or your whole backpack, like all of it.
Oh.
It's literally what you've got on your person.
Alright then. Well, I thought you had said that I still had the stuff that I had made that day.
No, you have the bombs because you keep the bombs in quick
Okay.
quick release pouches and stuff. That's fine. If you've got like a belt pouch, then you have that, and you can put potions in that. That's fine.
All right. Well,
We'll drag
Do you
him.
have a belt pouch?
I would probably. Yeah, I have a belt pouch. I have.
Oh,
I
yeah, then
actually
that's
have
fine,
two
that's fine.
belt pouches
Oh, there you go. Then yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
because I remember clarifying that in the art.
So what are you doing?
So I'm gonna drink my detect dots potion.
Oh.
Check thoughts. Okay, cool. So he makes a will save.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He does not make his will save, and all you can hear is, "Oh God, this is it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die." Mom said this is how it would happen. I never thought she was right, but the gypsy woman told her.
You're not gonna die, but you are going to tell us about the Pukong, everything you know, and where my stuff is, and everything that's going on with our friends.
The chamber! Down the hall. To the
Yes,
receptionist,
yes.
And it's where Pukang is, and all the stuff is there. Everything.
Is it really?
Look. It is, really.
I say we bring him with us.
Okay. I'm reading his mind. Alright, well tell me everything you know about Mighty Pukong, and I'll know if you're lying.
Alright, you get a glimpse of an image as he tries to describe it. Eddie Tor. We have
Eddie
an
Tor.
image of we have an image of a creature which you might have. I'm gonna post it again. Hopefully you have that one already lined up. If not, here it is for you to line up. Okay, where are you? Here we go. There we go. And where are you, Eddie? There we go. Alright, that one there. Alright, so while he's doing that, what he describes is what appears to be this golden giant monster that spews out fire and lightning. He is mighty, he is booming, and he hungers for scrap and metal.
Well,
And that is the image that you see projected into your mind.
I describe it and say that's not what I was expecting, to be honest. I
Uh,
was expecting
interesting.
another one of these little shits. I was
Um,
pretending.
can I roll for anything to see if I can put that together?
Knowledge Arcana.
Arcana. Oh.
Can I try to see if I recognize it too? If I'm trained?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, meanwhile, Cassius, what do you say / do?
I got a 30.
I like the light show.
Other than that, he's pretty content. Watch.
I don't know anything about this.
He rolled a natural 1,
You know nothing.
and I got a 30.
For real?
Yeah.
Guys, okay, sorry, one moment. Guys in the audience, I know that you've been doing the plot twist cards. And that's been great. I love doing the plot twist cards, but for real, guys, like, stop favoring them. You've already bypassed 2 of my encounters with these damn cards.
Woof 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 woof.
Hey. You know what?
I'm gonna pass it off to Darby.
Thank you, audience. There.
I'm gonna tell you what the latest one was. So the last one was Revelation. I know you can't see this. I'm aware you can't see, right? But this one is called
That's you.
Lucky day.
all right. Lucky day.
Yeah.
Lucky goddamn day. All right. So Khalil, you can re-roll your natural 1 to identify this creature.
You got
What'd you get, Darby?
I got a
30.
30?
Yeah.
All right. You know what, Khalil? I will give you one random re-roll today. That is
Oh,
what
wow.
you've got a special power courtesy of
Got
Streamhouse
a luck.
ABQ.
I got a lock. I'm now a rogue.
Okay. So, this creature is called an alchemical golem. Now, an alchemical golem is basically a walking alchemical nightmare, capable of inflicting all manner of painful wounds on their foe, able to follow orders granted by by an otherwise considered mindless humanoid brain within its domed head. While animating, one is a curiosity, because it is a combination of both alchemy, magic, and elemental spirits combined within a metal body. Now, with a 30, you gain 2 questions that you can ask about this creature.
Like you mean stats or
Stats, general
Does
questions,
it
history,
you said
knowledge,
3?
whatever you...
2.
2.
Two. Sorry, 2. Do I know if it has resistances?
Let's find out. Okay. It is resistant to... It is immune to things that constructs are immune to, so it's obviously not alive, so anything that uses life or positive energy and things like that have no effect on it. And it is also immune to magic.
Oh, interesting. It's immune to magic.
Yeah, anything that has a spell resistance will not affect this creature.
Does magic include elemental? Is that included in magic?
How about bleed? Is it immune to bleed?
It is immune to bleed.
Okay.
But only things that have that are subject to spell resistance.
Correct. So if you've got a spell that doesn't have a spell resistance, it's not immune to that effect.
Okay.
So what would that entail? So like fire would be
You
resistible.
have to look at the spell.
Oh, okay.
The spell itself would say if it has spell resistance.
Gotcha,
if it
gotcha.
has
So like
that,
magic missile.
It's immune.
That's the only thing I think I know.
There is, however, some exceptions. The exceptions being, of course, sonic-based spells and the shatter spell.
Oh.
Okay. Do I know that they normally operate by themselves, or do they have like a master that controls them?
Golems all usually have a master of some variety or
It
description.
lives in its head, I think is what we learned.
No. The brain inside it is normally mindless.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can I go, please? I mean, I gave you what you wanted,
Who
right?
controls the golem?
What do you mean, golem? What is this word? Golem.
The great Boobabak. Who's his master?
Does he really not know what I'm talking about?
No clue.
He's useless.
Are there any traps along the way to the great?
No. Yes.
Yeah, there are traps.
You're lying to us, my friend.
There are no traps. It's perfectly safe. There's a crushing trap on the ladder.
There's a crushing trap on the ladder.
Do you hear my friend over here?
No, there isn't. There's also spikes that swing down from you once you climb out the trapdoor.
There's spikes once you open the trap door.
Oh, interesting.
What? No, we don't have traps.
Okay, then you'll.
Is there a non-trapped way?
No. Yes.
Take us the non-trapped way, or we'll make you go through the trapped way first.
The trapped way.
He sighs and sort of walks over to one of the nearby rocks. It has a sort of a statue of a guy, very important looking man, and a bust sort of sitting there. He reaches forward and he twists the head, and a rock slides out the way. And he says, "This will lead straight to to Pukang's chambers."
And it is not trapped.
No.
Cool. Cassius, you still alive back there, friend?
The dirt's good. Yeah.
Oh, you're eating it.
We found.
Oh, that's right. It's
yeah,
salty.
it's salty.
Don't eat too much. We
Do you
might.
want to come with us this way? We know it's not trapped, right?
Yeah.
I've been listening. Let's go.
Let's do it.
As we're walking, I'll say,
Your friends. They're lucky to have you. I don't know many people who would go this far. For just people they know.
Well, I don't think you know exactly what's at stake here, Cassius.
They-
All my
I
notes,
don't.
everything that I've worked on
Oh, I'm
since
here
I
for
was
my
a child.
friends. But you should tell them that when you see them. Oh yes, please tell Geralt and Sora how lucky they are to have me. That'd be very nice of you.
I will.
You should be more like
Dude,
this
it must be
guy.
a wonderful thing.
I like you, Cassius. You should stick around. I need someone
I'll consider
to like me. That'd be nice in this party.
You don't think that we like you?
I don't know. Geralt punched me in my sleep the other day, and then you banged
Geralt
a harpy
punches-
woman in front of me.
Well, that was so that they wouldn't kill us.
I
You're
still don't-
welcome
you
for
looked like
saving
you
your
enjoyed
life.
it too much.
I'll consider it. I like my caves, and I don't adjust well to change.
That's fair.
I understand. All right, let's go.
All right.
Well,
Very well.
I suppose I could tell you one more thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm also a sweeper.
You're a sweeper?
Yeah.
Oh,
Work with
With what agency?
Sleepless.
the agency that we're trying to get a hold of to find those.
Do you
The missing
normally run
children?
a building in town?
I was looking for the children, yeah. I was told to stop doing that.
Why?
My supervisor. I don't know.
It's fine. We'll talk about it when. Let's get our friends. We'll talk about it later.
Well, but this golem's
Yeah.
like real powerful, guys. It's immune to magic.
If I don't make it, talk to Casita. He's my superior.
Rosita?
We'll do our best to make sure that you do make it, but okay.
Yeah,
It's
no
good
worries.
to have a backup plan for whenever you're dead.
You've seen we're pretty tough. We've got this.
All
First
right.
time I killed death. Let's go.
Very well. As you begin to make your way down the dark and narrow corridor, it winds inwards and outwards, and before it finally reaches what appears to be a strange, bizarre, scrap-laden area. This large cavern is 120 foot in diameter and 60 foot tall, and the loud sounds of screeching metal and clanging and grinding create a cacophony of white noise amidst the sounds of various explosions at regular intervals. Now, as you have come in through this way, you can see that there is towering at the center of this chamber is an immense obsidian ring coiled in wires with large pieces of machinery which grind and hiss, with lightning that pops and crackles across metal ropes that travel across the walls of this cavern. At the entrance to this cavern, you can see several dark folk lying dead with blood caked around their eyes, nose, and ears.
I'm gonna perceive if I see anything living running around or something in general that seems.
You can definitely hear movement coming from behind the big metal ring, but that's about it.
I'll let them know everything that I know about the thing that we're fighting against. And
Okay.
Let's break it.
get prepared.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast. Sorry. I'm gonna cast Blade Tutor Spirit this time, and I am going to walk forward towards the sound.
Okay, as you enter.
I'm gonna drink Shock Shield.
I'll cast Magic Stone as well.
Excellent. You all begin to buff before you enter the area. Could I get everyone to roll me initiative, please?
Oof.
Sure, I'm gonna pop my heightened awareness to get +2 initiative this time.
Oof. Khalil rolled a 6.
4.
All right, and Darby.
17.
Okay. Yep, there goes my dice. Okay, so that is 3.
Man, this thing is immune to everything. Sucks.
Constructs, man.
All
If
right.
you make your sword magic, can you still just hit it? That doesn't have spell resistance.
Yeah,
right?
I can just hit it. Yeah.
Yes, you can. All right, so could I get everyone to make me a fortitude
Just
save
buff yourself.
as you enter this?
I'm gonna do it.
As you enter this chamber, the loud noise begins to penetrate your head, and you begin to feel unwell.
25.
25, you're
I
fine.
rolled a natural 20. So,
Also
25.
Khalil rolled a 20, not natural.
Also fine. So you managed to shake it off, but there is definitely something in the area that just sort of makes you feel a bit nauseous.
There's something
It's
there
that
making me
noise.
feel a bit nauseous.
Yeah,
It's like a noise. It gives you a migraine.
it's okay.
All right. As you enter, from behind the large obsidian ring, a clockwork monstrosity made of brass and glass tubings steps out, holding what appears to be Darby's bag. Where its head would be, a glass dome containing a brain and a pair of eyes floating in a translucent liquid. As the PC, as you guys enter, it seems to put down the bag and look at you and responds.
Give me my
"Go on,
stuff.
That's unnatural.
A voice appears in a very mechanical tone from its chest. I cannot return your belongings, little man. My matters are more pressing than yours. I must complete my work, and your tools are the only thing that these tiny cretins have managed to bring me of any value.
No. That's mine.
The man wants his stuff back. What can you say?
At least the book.
You have our friends too.
Oh, yes. We need them as
Perhaps
well.
we could come to an arrangement.
Your friends are valuable test subjects.
Oh. I think the only arrangement we're gonna get here, Cassius, is us breaking this robot into pieces.
No, I got an idea.
Cast Soften Earth.
Nothing will work because you are currently in a huge area where the floor, walls, and ceiling are actually covered in metal.
Metal! Oh, well, in that case, allow me to change my rebuttal, if you would. I will
Yes, my
cast-
master, we are terribly sorry for bothering you.
I will cast Swarm.
Okay, you can do so on your turn. All right. Well, with diplomacy having broken down, let's get straight into combat with some robot battle music.
Oh, yeah. Diplomacy was a real strong suit there.
Yep.
Well, I mean, my charisma's 10.
My charisma's 12.
Ha! Loser. My Christmas 10 too. You're the odd one out.
I'm the weird one
Your
here.
fancy manners.
I'm not that charismatic though. I'm a little more than normal
I
person.
know. I know the cur of Cassius's vernacular is often alluring and mysterious, but unfortunately, he's just really not a people person.
It's true. Not a people person.
Me either.
Like, all he needs is some chew and a trucker hat, like, honestly.
All right. So first up is Darby, as the creature, now 15 foot in front of you, rears back and screeches, sending resonance around you.
My tail's gonna whip around to my belt pouch.
Oh, and a fort save. please.
Make a fort save. Okay. 17.
Okay, you're fine. You reach around for your belt
Yeah,
pouch.
my tail's gonna reach into my belt pouch, pull out from my explosion pocket one of the supercharged alchemist fires. I'm gonna catch it in my hand, knock it into one of my hollow crossbow bolts, and try to shoot it right in the brain container.
Okay, make your attack.
Uh, 23.
23 to hit will hit.
Sweet.
What damage does your crossbow do?
It is a magic crossbow, like +1, I guess.
+1?
Yeah.
What's the damage? What's the actual
Oh,
damage?
it's
What's your
a
max
it's a
damage?
D8 piercing, and then the
+1.
+1, yeah, and then the
Alright.
the super alchemist fire is 2d6.
Okay, Alright, your crossbow bolt actually does absolutely nothing.
Okay, that's fine, but the fire does.
Yep.
Woo. 14 fire damage.
Okay, 14 fire damage as the flames kick up and lick around him. He sort of swats and bats at the flames. As he does so, he looks at you and screeches again. This time, you notice that there's bubbling and broiling that seems to come from the center of his palm as a small spherical orb appears in his hand, filled with a liquid very similar to your alchemy fire, but appears to be white and frigid.
Oh, interesting.
All right, he throws the alchemical bomb at you,
Shit.
which is a 28 to hit.
Yeah. You got it.
All right, and that is all right. That is 25 points of damage.
Oh my lord, I'm at 1.
Cold damage if you've got
Holy
resistance.
shit.
Yes. I take 5 less than that.
Excellent. Khalil and Cassius, could I get you both to make me reflex saves as the explosion sends shards of this frosty, icy liquid around?
20.
20. All right, you take 4 damage.
I rolled an 8.
Take 8 damage.
An 8. You take 8 damage. That's correct.
He needs to make a reflex save or takes fire damage because he's on fire. Unless that just goes out.
No, he can. He rolled 16 plus 8,
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's done.
All right. All right, and he steps closer to you. He is now 5 foot in front of you all, as he stands tall and imposing over you.
We might have messed up here.
We're fine.
All
I
right.
think.
I'm like frost frozen. We
Khalil.
might have messed up here.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend one of my Arcana points to cast a spell and then strike him at the same time. I'm going to use the spell Blade Dash, and so I'm gonna dash to him, and I just make a normal attack. But before I attack,
He's right.
what?
He's right in front of you. If you want, you can use Blade Dash to try and get behind
Yeah,
him.
I want to dash behind him. Yeah,
Flanking.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dash behind him, and before I attack, I want to declare that I'm using power attack as my feet power attack.
Yep.
Swing for that. That is a 23 to hit.
All right, with a 23, that'll definitely hit. As you guys watch Khalil's body slowly begin to turn into like this magical vapor. As he lunges forward, the vapor zips under the legs of the golem. As he reforms behind the golem, he takes a swing, striking at its back, cracking through its shell. How much damage?
1.
Plus my strength. That is 4.
4. As you scrape the back of his shell of the golem, you realize that no damage has occurred.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I only have the option, since I used my spell thing, just to strike him again with my sword, since that counted as a spell.
Your arcane thing allows you to use a spell as a swift action.
Yeah, swift action, and then it allows me to make a melee attack at a -2 on top of that. There's this whole weird thing with the Magus, since that counts as a spell.
But the sword just did nothing.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, I can't cast a spell again.
Make your make your other attack.
22.
22 does not hit the creature.
Oh my God. Okay.
Did you add +2 for flanking?
No, I did not. So that's a 24.
Then that will hit.
Okay, cool.
And your sword does nothing.
Yet. That is. Ooh, that's a 9.
Does nothing as you scratch at
You
its
rolled
paint
max
job.
damage.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Right. Oh, and can you make me a fort save, please?
Oh, just being like around it. Oh, just in general.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. 14.
14. 14 is fine.
Okay, thank God.
All right. We then move on to Cass.
Alrighty. Obscuring mist. What does that do?
It will create a bank of fog that makes it difficult to see. Those of you who are caught inside the fog will suffer a mischance against trying to hit anyone in the fog. The exception being, of course, ranged attack spells or area of effect spells.
Alrighty, so he has AoE. That won't work. None of my level 3 spells can affect him. Swarm can't hurt him. Fog might be the chance. Do we want to bail on this one?
I can't. I mean, I can't leave my friends.
Yeah, we can't.
All right, then. All right, well then let's hope that the fog affects him. Let's see if we can get your buddies
Do
out of
all
here.
of your other spells have spell resistance?
I mean, a good spell I could have used on him would be soften earth and stone, but everything here's metal. So I have wild shape, but he probably has DR10s, so I don't have enough good damage to hurt him.
Does your wild
I got
shape
obscuring mist.
count as magic?
What?
Well, I mean, it just gives me a slight boost to AC and damage.
Don't forget as well, guys, you have the entire room at your disposal, including the equipment, the lab, the a whole bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
Because you guys had an objective, right?
Yeah.
I want to get my stuff
Get his bag, right?
and rescue our friends.
All right, in that case, I will cast Obscuring Mist. Hopefully it'll work. And I'm gonna run to the back.
All right. As the mist slowly encompasses the area, creating this thin veil of fog that surrounds you, you can watch as Cassius begins to make his way down and veer past the giant creature. It sees him and takes a swing, but let's find out if he'll actually get hit or not. Or he might be safe. Alright, does a 17 hit you?
Not even close. I bring up my shield and block it.
Yep. as you basically block what is a claw covered in syringes, you basically see like the tip of the syringes sort of penetrating through the shield as it pulls it back.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you can do that. It is a giant. It's more than
it
happy
seem-
to lift you up and use you like a flail.
Did it seem like the mist affected him at all?
You can't tell.
Alrighty.
All right, you make your way towards the bag, and you are there. I will allow you to also grab it as part of that action. All right.
Do I see his friends around?
What friends? Oh,
Okay.
their allies?
See any people?
No, you don't. No, you do not. All right. Next up is back up to Darby.
So Darby's going to use his double fist, having been inspired in the last thing. That's what I did for level 5.
Nice.
I'm gonna drink a health potion and my reduce person potion.
All right.
Gog, 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 gog.
All right. As you do so, you feel your wounds begin to stitch and repair, and at the same time, you also feel yourself beginning to shrink and get smaller.
And how much is the step up from the basic potion?
The moderate. It's what is it?
2d8.
2d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'm going to get away from this thing.
Okay. As you begin to try and make your way through, it doesn't have any more attacks of opportunities, so you back up in particular problem. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you're kind of lagging up there.
Yeah, no, give me 2 seconds. Let me just fix this real quick.
Zip, 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 zip. It's like someone puts you in like a weird little time spell. Was that time shutter? That's a wizard spell.
Blink.
Blink. I don't know what we can do to this thing. I mean, I can.
So
do,
I thought it was-
I can do some damage.
It's not immune to slashing,
Apparently, it is.
Alright.
You hit it and it did nothing.
but it's your fire
We
hurt.
need
My fire hurt it. It seemed.
I'm confused.
What kind of weapon types you guys got?
I
Slashing.
throw bombs.
All right, that should be better.
Okay.
Fire.
I can do a lot of fire damage.
Alright.
And I have a crossbow and a sword cannon.
So is it Darby's turn still, or?
Nope. I
just
drank
Darby's.
2 potions and
Oh, yeah,
ran
you-
away.
Yeah, but okay. We then go to the golem. The golem watches Cassius run behind, but he also sees that Khalil is sort of trying to take the advantage on him. So he is going to take his 2 slam attacks. The first swatting at Khalil, the second swatting at Cassius as he brings his arms down.
He's gonna hit me.
Oh, he's that close.
He's
Alright.
got reach. Okay. That is a...
Give me the lower one.
Oh, you get the first one. Which, admittedly, is pretty low.
Oh no.
25 to hit.
Oh my lord.
Oh yes, that hits.
Alright, and the second one is...
Dramatic.
Suspense.
Dramatic pause.
The suspense.
We
Oh.
lost him. Oh
a
I'm
natural
like
20 on Cassius.
no. Well,
a natural 20. Oh, okay.
wait. Did you,
It's good to know that he loves me.
wait.
Yes.
Oh, you heard him say natural 20. Okay. He just.
I did. No, that's okay. No. It's actually having a little bit of a heyday with the music, so I'm going to turn off the music.
Okay.
Okay. So, that is a 32 to hit. and confirm the critical hit.
Oh no,
Oh, yeah,
you're gonna die.
They do it. Yeah, I'm dead. That's probably. Well,
Alright.
we don't know how good its slam is.
It did
but
24
Alright, so that's-
damage to me.
On his potion though. That's how much damage you do.
we'll see, right? We'll see.
All right.
You do pretty much
So
that.
that's all right. So Khalil,
Yes.
that is 16 points of damage. Oh, before I forgot, Darby, can you make a fort save as well?
Yeah.
So Khalil, that's 16 points of damage and
18.
18. 18's fine. All right. And could you make me a reflex save, please,
Me or Khalil?
Khalil?
Oh no. I'm gonna use that reroll you gave me earlier. Oh, it's not any better.
It was better.
Okay,
It was twice as good, actually.
more than 12.
All right. Cassius, you take 25 damage. And can make me a fortitude save and a reflex save. Actually, no. Hold up on that one. Hold up on that one.
All right.
Because with the critical hit, we have our infamous critical hit deck.
Wait, how much damage did
Oh,
Cassius
it
take?
gets worse.
24.
20
You're up?
25.
I'm up.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
I have 32, but I was hurt a little bit.
All right, Khalil, as you get struck, again, that coldness fills you in the air, and the area around you just gets covered in ice shards, entangling you.
Like, I'm...
So you are considered entangled and tied to the ground for 2 rounds.
I've...
You can still move.
You have
The
one.
fortitude save is a
Drink a
15.
potion.
Hold on, no, before the fortitude save. All right. So, could I get someone in the? Okay, so I can't watch the Twitch stream at the moment because my internet's being whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I need a number
3.
from the audience between 1 and
I
5.
got a 3.
I got a 3.
We got a 3. Oh, okay. All right. So just say when, Cassius.
When?
All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Ugh. That's pretty nasty.
The monster breaks its arm.
Is it worse than getting his spine ripped out? Because we've seen that.
No. Okay, as he is stabbed and he takes that amount of damage. Now, how many hit points are you on left?
6.
Oh, this is not pleasant. You might die.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
All right, I need you to roll me a d4.
Alrighty. 2. Oh, where is that? That's a 1.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 5 points of damage as
Alrighty.
he stabs your body with those needles and pumps you full of acid,
Oh,
Ow.
no.
which you will take every round for 1 additional round.
Alrighty.
So you're at 1, but you're going to take acid damage at your turn.
In a second, which is 2d6 acid damage.
Fuck.
Well, I'm at 1 health, so.
All right, good luck. All right, so after that we go to Khalil. Khalil, you're currently entangled up in all this ice and gunk.
Okay, so what are my options here?
You can make a reflex save as a standard action to try and break free.
And then if I try to
you-
get away from him, he'll have attack of an opportunity, right?
Yes. Alternatively, you could, I don't know, ask Darby for help.
Pray.
I don't think the mist is affecting him, guys.
That's shit. I want to try to get out of this ice. Yeah.
Run. That's all you can do.
Actually, you know what? Admittedly, I did forget about the mist.
Oh ho ho ho!
So,
50% this chance. or
There is
whatever.
there's a 20% mischance. However, Khalil,
Yes.
for some ungodly reason, the dice have loved you today, and it has rolled 100 on you. So you are not entangled. You are not hit.
Oh my God! Thank the Lord.
D100s don't like me, so don't worry.
No, it didn't like you at all. It rolled like 4%.
They don't. They don't. I played 40K one time and I lost 3 characters in one session.
I don't know what that means.
He made characters and they died 3 times in one session.
Oh wow, nice.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Okay, so Khalil, not entangled. What is it you want to do?
Grab my stuff.
This thing doesn't look at all hurt, right? Like,
I hit it once for like 7 damage.
It looks a little injured. Looks a tiny bit injured.
so
It also looks very It looks very uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. Is it like
Uh,
intuition kind of thing that I could do?
Roll a sense motive.
Ooh, I will definitely roll a sense motive. 24.
It seems as though the closer you are, the more pain it seems to be in, simply from you being around there. While you've only done so much damage per round so far, it looks as though it's actually taken damage just from you being around.
Oh, interesting. How big is this thing? What class is it?
Large.
Okay, I'm gonna cast enlarge person on myself.
Okay. As you do so, you will provoke an attack of opportunity unless you cast defensively.
I will cast defensively.
All right, make it so.
What does that mean?
D20 plus your casting stat plus your caster level.
Uh,
So 5. What's your stat for casting?
20, not natural.
20, not natural.
No,
Okay.
21, not natural.
All right. Yep, that is 15 plus double spell level. Yep, that is fine. So as you cast your spell and lay your hands on yourself, you begin to increase in size, getting bigger and bigger. As you do so, the creature seems to sort of tap on its head. It seems really bothered. It shakes. It seems to get really, really angry and agitated.
Awesome.
Okay.
And
What are you doing? Run!
I've got this. It seems to be getting hurt by the closer we are to it. I know that doesn't seem to
What?
make sense, but I think, guys, trust me. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna swing at it with my sword because I can.
Can you make it magic?
Sure.
Well,
Can you make it magic?
No, after he's made himself big.
Yeah, I did not hit it.
You did not hit it?
No.
All right. So as you do so, you swing, and again, its thick, heavy hide just sort of glances off as you are unable to successfully strike it. Make a fort save? Or did I already make you do that?
No, not yet.
All right, fort save.
13.
Oh, ooh, actually, yep, you are now the proud owner of radiation poisoning.
Oh. Oh, interesting.
You take
Oh no.
Gift that keeps on giving.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
And you can hear this kind of loud screeching in your head now. It seems to be coming from everything in this lab, from the plates on the ground, from the golem, from the tables, from the equipment.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. We then go to Cassius.
Alrighty. I think the only option I have is to cast Heal Wounds on myself.
Whew. Very well. Cure Light Wounds.
Seems like a good
as you
move.
Can I cast it at 3rd level using a 3rd level spell slot?
You can. That is 3d8 plus 5.
Alrighty. Because my my spell slots at level 3 aren't doing anything else.
You'll need to cast it defensively again, unless you want to move out of the way.
I'm fine with I'll cast it defensively. I'm pretty good at that.
Okay.
That's that is a 21.
21. Yes, you managed to cast it defensively without any problems. Now roll 3d8 plus 5.
21 health.
You heal 21. As you feel your bones stitch, the acid burns and tears into you, dealing 10 points of damage.
Oh no.
Ugh, alrighty. 12 damage. Alright, so I invigorate myself with life energy. And then I take a moment, I flex, go put 2 fingers on my nose, and then just hawk out the acid. Or a loogie.
You take 5 points of damage.
Ow.
As
And I
you,
wobble a bit.
as he groggily seems to be bleeding blood and acid from his nose.
Now I take a 5-foot step towards him.
All right. Yep. You step towards him. Yep. Okay. All right. And a fort save, please.
Alrighty. That's 12.
12. All right. With a 12, you are unable to shake off the effects of the radiation, and you will also take 2 points of sonic damage.
Oh, that ain't too bad. What smells like copper?
As everything around you begins to ring and resonate. The floor, the metal, literally everything in this room is resonating.
And how close am I to the alchemist?
You are now 5 foot away.
All right, I don't know if I'll be holding out the bag. I don't know if that's of any use to you.
Oh, didn't I move? I thought I moved
Alright.
away.
You have. No, he's just holding it out to
Okay.
Khalil. All right, back up to the top of initiative as we go to Darby.
All right.
As Darby steps off the metal, and that ringing kind of stops as well.
Oh, I thought we were going to run away. I'm gonna do like a quick survey of the room.
You can't see anything within the room behind the alchemical golem, as the obscuring mist is obscuring you.
All right. Well, Khalil
But you're
said
fairly sure they can't be far behind.
Khalil said that they were gonna run towards the golem, and they haven't come out. I hear them casting and hitting and clanging. I guess now's as good a time to die as any.
Oh.
And I'm gonna turn around.
Pulls out his sword. For my star!
Yeah. I'm gonna turn around, but instead of with my sword, I'm gonna take the bomb. I'm going to exclude just all as many squares around it as I can. I don't know exactly where they are, but just so
Alright.
it's like I can get 5 squares in the radius to not be affected by splash damage. So I'm just gonna guess and also include me. And I'm just gonna do like I'm punching it with the bomb
Oh shit.
as I run back at it screaming.
Alright, make your attack as you rush forward, grabbing your bomb in one hand and lunging it forward.
Please hit.
24.
24 will hit.
Yes.
Yeah!
As the explosion strikes the creature in the back, roll your damage. It lurches forward.
Uh, 17 fire damage.
17. Alright, it is gravely hurt. It seems to try and retreat towards the big obelisk type thing, the big onyx ring. He begins to frantically reach for machines. He's sort of holding his face as the cracks in the dome begin to appear. He's like really rapidly trying to get things started up. Electricity begins to channel into this thing. The electricity lashes out. Could I get a reflex save from everyone?
Natural 20.
Same. Holy shit.
What awesome.
Darby, natural 20.
16.
Oh.
Loser.
All right. So with that, all of you managed to dodge and duck out of the way, taking only 6 points of damage each.
Is this electric?
Come on.
Huh?
Is this,
What's that?
Is this electricity damage or sonic damage?
Electricity
Okay,
damage.
cool. I take
Electricity.
one.
I am feeling it. I am feeling it.
All right. Okay, Khalil.
What does it seem like this electricity seem to be affecting it in any positive way?
No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It seems to be just powering up the machine.
Okay, I want to run up. And how is it close to like a wall or anything like that?
Reasonably close to some walls. Yeah, there's like the walls on either side and then the ceiling.
Well, first off, I'm gonna run into its space.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna.
Don't forget you're large as well. You can't really run into its space.
Yeah, you and.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get close to it. I want to grapple it.
All right, make your grapple check. Now, do you have improved grapple as a feat?
No.
All right, you will provoke an attack of opportunity as you reach forward and try to grab at
I
it.
did not know that. It's gonna knock me out if I do that.
Ah! Thankfully, the obscuring mist seems to block you as it tries to scratch at you, but misses completely, hitting nothing but fog.
Alright,
cool.
with the mist.
It's useful, guys. I was so terrified. I had like life sense or something. I was like,
I'm glad that you did it. And then what do I roll for the grapple check?
Athletics.
D20 plus your CMB. Did you say
I
athletics?
did.
The superior system.
Ooh. Ooh on both of you. Oh, what's that? Oh, no! It's got 2 free attacks and they both crit.
Why do your bosses always crit me, Michael?
Because you say D&D is better than Pathfinder.
I actually really like Pathfinder, so. I can't be a monk with 2 whips that trips people on each attacks in D&D.
17.
17 to grapple will... Probably not grapple, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
like
big.
probably like 22.
It's a big
Oh, you get
monster.
pluses for being big.
I already added that.
Its CMD is 35.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
What's your bonus on your CMD?
On my CMD?
No, your CMB.
B.
B. Oh, is it B? Okay, what's your... Yeah.
What's your bonus?
Oh,
What do you
2.
add? 2?
You'll be fine. You just need to roll a 33 on the 20-sided die.
Thanks, Eddie. Yep, no, that's exactly right. I think you'll be fine. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, there is always the natural 20, so don't ever, hesitate. I mean, like,
But also, maybe
it's
don't
there.
try to grapple the large robot.
I'm large. It's large.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
I mean, to be fair, it's like... It's... What else is he gonna do?
Maybe you heard it just by touching it.
I can't do it.
Skin contact. It's like, ah.
Well, I'm there.
So, like, a defensive action...
You're like this. You're like, huh, grapple, yes, and then its arm just sort of goes. Zzz.
It goes around me.
You're like, yeah, damn it.
Okay.
I'm just watching Darby down like a jug of water.
Uh-huh.
This is like the low-budget version of that Sock and Bottom Robots movie.
Okay, cool. That is Khalil. Could I get you to make me a fort save, please?
Oh, lordy. That's right.
Fortitude save. Fortitude save. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
23.
23. You are okay. All right, Cassius.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It looks hurt.
So
It's retreating.
I'm decently hurt. But am I close? But I'm going to. What do I see? What's in this place? What's in this place?
All right, around you, you can see several tables with strange and bizarre objects, all of which are metal on this big metal table. There are sheets written in a strange language you can't really understand. You can also see the large ring made of black obsidian that has coiled wires wrapped around it and electricity reaching over to several panels that look very bizarre. There is like a window that appears with these runes that you've never seen before, which this creature seems to be tapping on and typing through as these other words appear that you've never seen before on that window. You can also see on the walls and stuff like that, it's just basically all this scrap metal that's been attached and hung out. And you also see 3 of these cloth-ridden Deros dead at the entrance with blood over their eyes, lips, and nose.
Okay. Let me take a moment. What's spike growth do?
As you grow spikes all around you.
All right.
I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Oh, it's area of effect.
No, my mistake. It is... Oh, no, I was thinking of Thorn Body. Spike growth, yes, is a 20-foot square that is then covered in
Thorns.
caltrops. Basically thorns and caltrops.
Okay.
Probably not super effective against a giant robot.
All right,
maybe.
I'm gonna cast. All right, so being close to it seems to work, but I'm also just need health, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did the last time and do the 3rd level spell.
Yep. All right, your flesh begins to stitch back as you cast. You cast defensively, I assume.
Yeah. That'll be 19.
That does not manage to make the DC.
Oh, damn it.
So as you try to cast, you kind of accidentally fumble it and are unable to complete your healing spell.
Oh shit.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
No, and a fort save, please.
Okay. That'll be 15.
Ooh, that is not enough. And you take 4 points of sonic damage.
Oh no.
Gee.
Oh no.
Blood begins to trickle out of your nose and eyes.
I hope this thing is at least looking hurt.
Oh, it looks bad.
It looks
Right?
looks very badly hurt. All right, Darby.
Kill this thing.
All right. Let me see. So I'm going to. I got one more bomb. I'm just gonna hit it again.
Do it.
Same thing. Punch.
All right, make it so.
Oh, thank God. Okay. 27.
All right, with a 27, you reach forward and another explosion collides with the creature.
And somehow I've engineered these bombs to not hurt me.
Yes.
Listen, if my hat can fit on these headphones, your bombs cannot hurt you.
Right, what do we have?
19 fire damage.
All right, with that, the creature lurches forward and lands on the
Oh
ground.
my god.
Yeah! Oh man.
It pops, it fizzles, it slowly begins to stop. As it does so, all right. As it does so,
If it explodes and kills us, I'm gonna scream.
no, it doesn't.
You were thinking of it.
but it turns to you and seems to be speaking in a foreign language, one you've never heard before it passes away and dies.
Can I try to write down? I guess I was gonna say like
The
phonetically.
phonetics of it?
Yes, for expedience sake, let's just call it the FR language,
Okay.
and that'll help me later on if you do get up to it.
Well, once I
Alright.
get my stuff,
Now-
maybe.
Now, being
Alright.
in this area, could I get you guys to make me a fort save again?
Okay. What do you got here? 16.
19.
16? 19?
18.
16 is a fail, and you take 3 points of sonic damage.
It's okay.
Right, leave.
You have my stuff, right?
Now, everything, yep, you got your stuff. Everything is screeching in this room.
Yeah, we'll run out. Is
Louder.
there another way out than where we came in?
No, it's only that way out.
Alright, we'll go out.
All right.
All right.
As you do so, you sort of take some deep breaths as you you notice that as soon as you step off the metal on the floor, as soon as you do so, you begin to feel better. You feel less dizzy, less nauseous, and the sound dissipates. So you no longer hear that screeching, horrifying noise.
Can I try to identify what's going on with that? Like,
You've never encountered it before, but the best way to kind of describe it would be there is some kind of resonance that the objects in that room are going through, and you're not resonating at its same pace.
Okay.
So it's making that noise.
okay.
All right.
But I did see
I'm going.
that there was like paperwork and stuff in there, right?
Yes.
And this was obviously an alchemical creation. So
Yeah.
I'm interested. I heard that it talked in another language, so I'm going to take 10 minutes, reverently pull out my stuff, get my book out, flip open to the page. I'm going to bring out my little alchemist kit and quickly make a potion of comprehend languages and douse it.
All right. As you make a potion of comprehend languages, the strangest thing seems to occur. The language is not read. It seems to become even more jumbled.
Weird.
That's weird. I'm gonna pop a potion while Jarby's doing his 10-minute
No,
celebration.
no need for that.
Yep.
Here, I got something for you.
I pull out a wand of gnarled wood.
Save that.
Oh, okay.
I'll expend some of this.
And I use my wand of cure wounds.
Oh,
Now I'm gonna
All right.
top people off.
All right. You guys basically you guys will fully heal from the wand.
Cool.
thank gosh.
Awesome.
Anytime.
All right.
I
I'm
would offer
basically
you
just
one of
channeling that bug creature from Men in
I
Black.
would offer you one of my potions, but they only work for me. So
They're disgusting. I would
Sorry.
not suggest eating them at all.
most
Let's.
of them are made with like parts of me. Like
I know that place
like-
was terrible, but is there anything we should investigate in there? Do you think, Dobby?
Well, I can't understand this language, even with this potion that's supposed to make me understand language.
Was there? You looked around, Cassius. Was there anything of interest that we should go back for, or you didn't see our?
There's some dead bodies.
Yeah.
There's some table of experiments.
There's dead bodies.
And there's runes. Yeah, right there. And there.
Yeah.
And there.
It's the dark
He
ones.
points at the.
Do we
There's
recognize any of the
probably some
bodies?
potions on that table over there.
Do we recognize any of the bodies?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna chance it and go in there and like look at the golem and like see if I
Loot the golem. Loot the golem.
like notice anything
All right.
with
Fort
the
save as you enter.
alchemist stuff in it. That is a 21.
All right, you seem to walk up and you can hear that ringing sound, but it doesn't seem to be as loud when you first step in anymore. As you go over to the alchemical golem, you begin to sort of investigate it and check it out. It's really weird. This golem is not like any that has ever been built on Galarian. It appeared to have a conscious mind that was capable of speech. It was acting autonomously almost, and none of the markings or none of the actual the, like, you know how the vials have like measurements on it, like this how many ounces, this many, none of those make sense to you. They're in no perceivable language, and you've still got comprehend language on, and you just have no way of understanding any of the text that's written here.
Or the runes.
Yep.
Okay.
Check the tables.
Is there potions?
Sure, you can salvage a couple of potions. Let's go through. I'm gonna say you gather 1,000 gold worth of potions.
Whoa.
Actually, make it 2,000. 2,000 gold worth of potions, which you can decide what potions you want to get, up to level 3 spells.
Fancy.
Nice. I will have to look through that and decide.
Alright. In addition, you can see, obviously, he is leaning on his notes and blueprints for this machine. But again, they are, you can't translate them.
Right, right. Well, I don't know. I don't understand. Normally when I take this potion,
Probably a cipher.
I can understand any language. Even ciphers.
Yeah.
I couldn't answer that. We have to find Geralt and Soror first.
It's almost as if it's made up of, like, symbols that no one has, like, recorded as language.
This is unlike anything anyone's ever seen before, right?
I don't know.
I might be able to help. One moment. What does guidance do?
Gives people a +1 bonus on checks.
How about no direction?
Can I bring
You can know north.
Can I take the papers? I'm just gonna take the papers anyway, even though I can't understand them.
Yep. Alright, you gather up the papers and you take them with you. That's pretty much everything of use that you can find in the area. You take your belongings and head out. As you return, you can see that several of your friends are being dragged in what appear to be cages.
Oh, we just walk out and happen to see them being dragged.
Yes, you see also Chief Angstigoth saying, "Quick, quick, over here! We need to throw them away before the others come back." Yeah, they're crazy. Oh my god, yes, no, absolutely crazy. Oh, hi!
Where were you gonna throw away our friends?
What? No, we weren't gonna throw away your friends. I mean, that would be... We were about to bring them to you.
Should hit him with luck.
You know, we defeated
Yes.
the mighty
Make your attack.
Pumat-Sol.
Alright. Alright, that'll be 17.
You hit him, roll your damage.
12. It's one of the magic rocks.
Alright, as it collides with him, you have killed the one that was talking to you.
Oh no!
Ah!
Well,
The others begin to panic,
fuck.
and they hide.
Can any of you read that?
Shut. I got 2 more.
I think it's all
Save
right.
those for later, but yeah, keep. them
Also,
handy.
anything you took from that room, except your own stuff, seems to have that screeching sound as well.
Even the like just the papers and stuff. Damn. Oh,
Yep.
radioactive.
Weird. Oh, so we all need to be. I need to make a bunch of fortitude saves.
You will be, but I'm just going to say that you're going to be taking a bit of damage until you put it into a backpack or a cloth or something.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would put them into my backpack. I'm not just
Okay.
carrying them. Like, I wanted to
Yeah,
show
so
them to
yeah.
these people, but I'll put them away.
I start.
All right.
I go to the cages right away.
All right, inside the cages, you can see a drugged Geralt and Sorora.
I'm gonna check to make sure they're okay. I mean, more okay than
Are
they
the
obviously
cages
appear to be.
locked?
Yep, they are perfectly fine.
Okay.
One of the other guys, one of the other Dark Ones, sort of step forward. And they say, you killed our chieftain. My name's Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Can you let
that,
our friends out of
Dave.
this cage?
Please.
Yeah, sure. He throws you a key. He says, listen, the boss, the big one, the big Pukang, mighty Pukang. He's not gonna be happy that you killed Chief Angstigoth.
Mighty Pukang, we destroyed the golem.
You mean the robot?
Yeah, well, whatever it was, whatever he was, what you killed him?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, thank God. Whew.
Kneel before us as kings.
What? No. But thank you for getting rid of him.
I
Well,
didn't really have a choice. He had my stuff.
okay. Well, we don't have your stuff.
I know, it's right here. But you
So
did take it.
Maybe you. Yeah, but that was only because Chief Angstigoth told us to give tribute to the big Pukang
Do
thing.
you know where Pukang came from? How long has he been here?
No. He just appeared in our tunnels and started yelling out some sort of strange thing. We didn't understand him. When we first met him, all he said was Pukang. And that's why we called him that. We thought it was his. He just kept saying his name. He then gave us these. He sort of has these goggles, and he says we had to find like metal and shiny things that showed up when we wore these special masks.
Give me the ones you have.
Oh, well, okay. He gives you 4 of these strange-looking eye goggles.
I'm gonna put one on.
You put one on, doesn't seem to really do anything. You're just sort of looking around.
I look at the papers.
The papers seem to glow green.
Oh.
That's not normal.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Do I see Khalil and Cassius to have green on them too?
No, they do not.
No. I think these are some kind of paper detectors.
They detect paper.
Well, it makes the paper glow.
Isn't paper made out of trees?
I believe so. Yes.
Does anything else glow?
I'm a paper detector.
That's very astute, Cassius.
Do I see anything else that glows? Looking around.
No.
Not in this area of the cave, but if you go back to the starting cave, or where the alchemical golem is, the entire room is covered in objects that are glowing green.
All it's glowing green. See?
I can't.
What do you think it is?
Some kind of radiant energy of some sort that these goggles can detect.
Glow bugs. They glow green.
Or glow bugs, yes, as Cassius has stated. I think we should look into the glow bugs thing.
All
I'm
right.
joking.
Well, with all said and done and the Dark Ones now routed, they inform you that they have no longer any interest in the townsfolk of Thrushmore. Therefore, they will not be stealing things from the docks any further. They thank you and ask you politely to leave.
So do they not? Do they have like a cache of stuff that they've stolen already?
They all the stuff is like the scrap metal that you've seen pinned up and things. All of it's basically been destroyed and wouldn't be worth much even if you were to return it.
Okay.
All right, you return to the dockyards where you are greeted by the dockmaster, whom I assume you tell your story to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. As you do so,
And that's what happened.
he
Sup,
he rewards you with a grand sum of 1,500 gold to split among the Howland agents.
So that's
Cassius, however, you will be paid when you eventually check in with your organization, the Sleepless Agency. In return, you still have your other thing, you still have your other missions to deal with, and therefore that is where you will be heading. But you grant the Howland agents a boon. You give them a letter of announcement from yourself, and are treated as a friend of the agency.
We're friends now. All right, and our agencies can be friends too.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cassius. I'm sorry you lost your friend, but
I know it's not much, but I do like to give things to people who helped us. So here's some stuff for tea and a Roman candle.
As you do this, he kind of goes, like a strange expression washes over his face, like it's never happened before, and he does this.
Thanks.
very sweet.
All right. And with that, Cassius leaves the group. As Khalil and Darby take their comrades to the inn to rest for the remainder of the evening, they can't help but wonder what other secrets and other interesting characters lie in store when they see the sleepless agents in the morning. And what of this Cassadia Renz? Is she a straight-laced individual, or is she a little bit unusual? Find out next time when we gather up again for Tales from the Undertaker. For now, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. We're going to be doing our little sign-off thing right now as soon as we get to that, and we'll tell you a little bit about what we are doing. There we go. Oh, we've lost Josh, but that's fine.
What? Huh?
He's right there.
Josh is no.
his
He's
face
here,
is
but he's
gone.
also not here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, first and foremost, from me at Ask a Pathfinder, you can obviously find me on Facebook, YouTube, Discord, a whole bunch of places. Just look up Ask a Pathfinder. It's pretty much just me. I offer free coaching and services for RPGs, not just Pathfinder, but other ones as well. I love chatting about it, and I love having a great deal of fun. Josh, who was with us a second ago, who can hear us, but we can't see him, is also going to be assisting in a show that I'm going to be running called the Star Swift Chronicles, which will be held on the Bacon Battalion channel. So be sure to check that out when that comes around. Darby, what do we have from you?
You can check out stuff me and my friend do. We are at Fap Check on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, all that good stuff. Our two main shows are a couple podcasts. One is Have You Seen, which is a movie review show. This week we watched The Sandlot.
nice.
And the other one is Amazeballs, where we talk about and discuss a couple of varying episodes from different anthology TV shows.
Cool. All right, and Zach, what do we have from Color Circuit?
Guys, today is Tuesday, which means tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's our comedy day. That's when we do our improv podcast, guys. We start off with a short form improv comedy show called Improv Donuts, and it's followed by a long form improv comedy podcast, which is a lot of fun. You guys should check that out if you guys like anything to do with comedy, which is something I'm very bad at, apparently. Other than that, guys, we're getting our Patreon video together, and that should be really cool. Maybe in a few weeks we'll drop it so we can get some more cool stuff going for this channel. I'll let you guys know more about that when that happens, but hopefully we can turn this channel into something more and more awesome than it already is.
Sweet as. All right. Well, thank you very much. And as always, guys, from us here at Color Circuit and Ask a Pathfinder, make sure that you keep your dice rolling and make sure your ideas stay mindworm free. Have a good one, guys.